Introducing first from San Francisco, California, the host of the Something for Everybody podcast and the star of the show, Jaxon Stone!
Hello, MPX addicts. Welcome to MPX's Devil May Cry. Cody Cox alongside Tyler Foster. And Tyler, we are kicking things off tonight with the man who returned to MPX 2 weeks ago, Jaxon Stone, everybody.
Jaxon Stone shocked us all, making his return to professional wrestling here at MPX a couple of weeks ago. And I guess for anybody who thought it was just a one-off appearance, this tells you the story right here. That's not the case. Jaxon Stone is back in action.
And we have got a great crowd here with us at the MPX Event Center, standing on their feet for Jaxon Stone here tonight, as he's getting ready to go one-on-one. And what an opportunity this man has. Super Cop Turbo taking on Jaxon Stone. We saw Jaxon return, like I said, 2 weeks ago against Dave Sagan for the Addicts. How many, myself included, thought Jaxon Stone was on his way to taking that title from the leader of House Sagan. But it was Sagan himself with a low blow that caused the DQ. I spoke to Jaxon earlier today. He said he still has MPX gold in his sights.
Jaxon Stone, he came in and surprisingly really showed very little ring rust in his first outing back against Dave Sagan a couple of weeks ago, but he's got a much different kind of opponent coming his way here tonight in the form of Super Cop Turbo. And Turbo, he's checking IDs ringside.
Speaking of House Sagan, we will see a handicap match. House Sagan taking on Tatum Manning later on tonight. If Manning is victorious, he gets an Addicts title shot against Dave Sagan at Destiny 2 weeks from tonight.
And his opponent, recently graduated from the most prestigious online police academy, Super Cop Turbo!
Addicts, we appreciate you being here with us. Twitch.tv/Metroplex Wrestling. And as we mentioned, Destiny 2 weeks from tonight, right here in the MPX Event Center. Get your tickets right now, mpxwrestling.com. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to see one of the men from that triple threat main event match for Destiny in action. The final boss, Exodus Prime, is here. He will be in action later on tonight, as will the current prospect champion who has all four of his title defenses under his belt, Demo Diamond, in a non-title match one-on-one with the social media sensation Mikey B.
The Demo Diamond, I've said it numerous times now, especially coming out of last week. All the cards are in the hands of the Shining Truth as we head towards Destiny, the Texas Rumble winner here in 2025, and now the prospect champion with all four defenses under his belt.
Jaxon sitting in the corner, up and over. Now he's a huge opportunity for Turbo. Nice go by from Jaxon. You mentioned it before. No ring rust last week, and Jaxon Stone still looks to be on his game here tonight.
You see somebody with a layoff like Jaxon Stone had about three or more years, you really expect to, maybe he's a step slower, maybe looks a little rusty in anything he does. No, everything he did was crisp, looked on point, and he's continuing that here with Super Cop Turbo.
Stone with another knife edge chop. I know Turbo has that protective vest on, but I don't know how much that's protecting him from those chops from Jaxon.
Well, we know how hard Jaxon Stone can hit. We've seen plenty of examples of that in the past, and Super Cop Turbo, vest or no vest, is learning right now, but answering back with a couple of shots of his own to the midsection of the star of the show.
And a kick to the lower abdomen area. And Super Cop Turbo here in control of Jaxon Stone.
The Super Cop Turbo with a victory here against a former MPX champion here in Jaxon Stone would really elevate himself up the ladder in MPX.
Jaxon with leapfrog Turbo up and over. Stone back to his feet. That running forearm connects with Turbo cover. And again, only two. And Turbo, he's going to roll to the outside, try to catch his breath. I don't blame him.
It looks like Jaxon Stone, though, coming out on the other side. And not giving Super Cop Turbo any time to catch his breath out there.
You see the look on the face of Turbo as he eats another chop from Jaxon, catches the boot. Oh, and rams that right ankle into that steel guardrail. I know we've got those good-looking covers over the guardrails, but that is all steel underneath. But now Turbo sees an opening and brings that ankle down across the edge of the apron.
A Super Cop Turbo now turning his focus into the lower leg of Jaxon Stone. We're going to see what kind of damage has been done here as Stone gets back to his feet.
And a chop block from Turbo. And only a 1 count. You see Jaxon try to get some feeling back in that right knee, that right ankle.
The Super Cop Turbo now has his sights set on putting a quick end to this return of Jaxon Stone. And we've seen the reception Jaxon got a couple of weeks ago and here tonight. And I saw 5 or 6 Jaxon Stone signs out in the crowd here when he came out.
A lot of fans, as we stated, were shocked at the return of Jaxon Stone 2 weeks ago. This time his appearance here advertised. We've got a lot of Jaxon Stone fans here in the building. Keep your eye on Turbo. And that shoulder thrust right to the knee.
That Turbo shooting himself like a torpedo right into the damaged leg of Jaxon Stone.
Yeah, very, very unorthodox, but getting the job done. As this could be the biggest win of Super Cop Turbo's career thus far if he's able to get the upset here tonight. And again, wrapping that knee and ankle around the ring post.
And you can see how the game plan of Super Cop Turbo has evolved here as this match has gone on. He's put his focus into the damaged ankle, knee, lower leg of Jaxon Stone.
And now Turbo with that rear chin lock. But you hear the addicts.
As Jaxon Stone tries to get back to his feet, able to free himself from Super Cop Turbo's clutches.
Stiff uppercut. And that rocks Turbo. Turbo sent in. Oh, and again, that drop kick aiming right at the knee. Just when we thought Jaxon was about to get back in this match, Turbo says otherwise. 2 count that time.
And I'm keeping my eyes on Jaxon Stone anytime he's gotten back to his feet. You know, most of his offense is really power-based. To see how that's going to affect him.
Well, and Turbo, that bulldog from the turnbuckle.
Might not have time to affect him.
No. Stone getting that right shoulder up again.
The Super Cop Turbo just that close.
I think that would damper a lot of people's evenings. They came out to see Jaxon Stone and they see him lose here tonight. Stone with that elbow to Turbo, force him to break the hold. But again, you see Stone very wobbly, back to his feet. Huge boot. He might have knocked some teeth loose.
Now the unfortunate thing there for Super Cop Turbo, Jaxon Stone, he still has a good leg. And he just used it to its full extent there, right in the face of Super Cop Turbo.
He did, but in order to do that, Tyler, he had to base himself on that bad leg. And that might have caused some more damage. Swing and a miss. There's the back elbow from Stone.
Well, Jaxon Stone doing everything he can, trying to fight through the pain as he continues this offensive assault on Super Cop Turbo.
Brings Turbo out of the corner. Up on the shoulders, look at the power. Death Valley driver, cover. No, I thought he was going for the cover, but.
He's still holding on to the knee.
And now Stone, he's got Turbo hooked up. Maybe looking for a suplex, but Turbo had it blocked. And that thrust to the throat. Now Turbo bringing Stone up and over that top rope, that throat.
That Super Cop Turbo goes soaring up over the top rope, driving Jaxon Stone. And throat first down across it, and now look at Turbo. He's coming off that top rope, and he got sidestepped by Jaxon Stone.
Absolutely. Turbo went for that shotgun drop kick from the top. Jaxon took 1 step to the right.
That Super Cop Turbo, he had a great plan in mind there, but unfortunately for him, Jaxon Stone knew exactly what was coming.
And the clothesline of Turbo. Stone bringing him back up. What's he looking for here? That brainbuster onto the knee. Stone with the cover, hooks the leg. Jaxon Stone gets the win.
Here is your winner, the star of the show, Jaxon Stone!
Jaxon Stone with a victory here tonight.
And for Jaxon Stone, the first pinfall victory of his return here to MPX.
And that has to feel good for the star of the show. Not unlike that knee of his. You see him trying to get some feeling back into it, but you see the signs in the background. You see the addicts here in attendance to witness Jaxon Stone. Tyler, I mentioned earlier we've got a handicap match later on. House Sagan versus Tatum Manning. Tatum Manning arrived at the building a little while ago. Let's go to comments from Tatum Manning right now.